Emergency! Code! Abyss!
It's been a long time since I've gotten to point my gun your way.
Who would have thought that we'd find ourselves facing off like this?
I had always trusted you. I do not understand. How could you go and betray Arx?
No, you have it all wrong. It's not true.
I'd like to believe you, but it's not gonna matter once this is over anyway.
All of Arx's secrets have already been laid bare. That is why you will die.
Something isn't right here. Listen to these people. Futile! Futile! Nope. We won't have any of that now. We're not here to listen to anything you have to say. We're talking a Code Abyss level order here, you know? And orders are orders! From the trio of heroes, no less, they said. Kill 'em dead, they said. Orders or whatever. I just love getting to kill things. Don't worry. I'm on your side. Once I finish killing you, I'll make sure everyone's safe. So please,
let this end now.
Code Abyss.
You're really something. But I'm gonna kill you anyway.
Facing off against you like this, I can see how strong you truly are. But you still need to die.
The four of us can't beat you? I'm definitely going to develop a complex. Huh? Huh? Why though? I don't get it! Why do we friends, who shared cup and battlefield, have to fight? If this is all just because of some order, well then maybe that order is wrong!
Yeah, you're right. These orders don't make any sense. Why couldn't I just see that in the first place?
Laurier?
What was I mean, I remember fighting, but was that really me?
It felt like something else was at work inside of me. Something I could not control.
You know, it does sort of feel like we were just torn from a dream and dropped back into reality. It sure was a fun dream, though. But if you're all gonna get off the ride here, I guess I will too. Plus, it looks like we'll have plenty of new targets to toy with anyway.
Spawn? How did they get in here?
This is an emergency message to all ARC's operatives. The False Spot have seized an opportunity to launch an all-out attack. They've broken through our final defenses and boarded the mothership. Wiped them all out, along with the traitors.
They made it through our defenses.
This is unprecedented. How could this happen so fast?
Maybe everyone was so fixated on our little traitors that no one was ready for a good old-fashioned attack. Goodness gracious! What a foolish, silly, adorable little mistake. Just makes you love arcs, doesn't it? And now here we are. And they still want us to handle the false spawn and the traitors at the same time? Someone's sure not thinking straight.
You go on ahead! I don't know what's right or wrong about any of this anymore. But I think You need to just see through whatever it is you're out to do. Even if that means going against ARCs, or whatever you want to call what ARCs has become. You've saved so many lives already. I want to believe you'll do the same here now.
Go. Get moving. We'll hold them off. You guys go ahead.
This might not make up for what we have done, but I still want to atone for what I can.
And me? Well, I just hate Fallspawn even more than I loathe people. Borders, schmorders. My sights are locked on one thing, and one thing only.
Is this the best Code Abyss can do? Or is something else at work here? Honestly, I don't care much one way or the other. This was but an amusement to begin with. If some novel happening is underfoot now, let's see it. This could prove informative. Go on then, Arcs. Fallspawn. Tear each other apart. Consider it my gift to you.
There you are, and with your little friend, I see.
More Arcs trouble? Do we have to fight more?
Now, let's not get hasty. Code Abyss orders mean nothing to the Six. Wouldn't be great arbitrators if they did, would we? Plus, we're after pretty much the same thing here anyway. Good patrol work, Huey. What have you got?
Exactly what you'd expect, really. All three of them. Decked out and ready to go. And not just for Fallspawn. I think they'll shoot anything. Whoa, now! But you sure made it far. Now then, next, you face me. This is no time for jokes, eh? For either of us. Good work getting here, though. Sorry I couldn't help out along the way. Especially since it's our fellow Council of Six pals that are causing trouble now.
That's why we need to be the ones to stop them, Huey.
Whoa! Hang on now! Finally, I caught up with you.
This one doesn't seem to be out for your heads. Is she a friend of yours or something? If you're here to ask questions, can it wait till we're finished? We don't have time to play catch-up.
No, it's nothing like that. I have business here too. Zeno and... No, I've watched our friend here and seen everything they've gone through. That's how I know there's something behind all this. That there's something they're here for. That's why I wanted to be here to help. I know that a certain meddling someone would likely do the very same thing. I was right.
Code Abyss hasn't had any effect on her? I think we may have found us someone special. Wait, this girl is... Alright, tag along then. But from here on, you need to fend for yourself. You've never faced anything as tough as what's to come.
I'm ready.
Emergency! Code! Abyss!
I'm getting goosebumps here all of a sudden. Anyone else feel a chill? I'm feeling strangely cold too. Just nerves.
Hey! Get back!
Was that a technique? But who?
Do you even have to ask? Here come the Watchmen, on to destroy all invaders of the mothership. That's, of course, the most powerful members of Arx itself.
You mean...
Yikes! Happy to see me or something? That's one heck of a hello. Wouldn't you say, Clarice Craze?
Khazra...
Well, if it isn't Echo. Been a while, hasn't it? Sorry to get right to business, but I do believe you were notified that your friend there is an enemy of Arx, yes? So why aren't they dead?
I was taught to protect the rookies I train. Even after they grow up.
It has been some time, Maria.
I would have preferred not to meet under these circumstances, Regius. I thought I knew how thick your head was, but even I didn't expect you to be this inflexible.
Shall I take this to mean you wish to side with our enemies, then?
I don't wish to. I am. You know the Council of Six isn't meant to be a circle of friends.
Then, the time for talk is over. We are the trio of heroes. Here to eliminate anything and anyone who threatens Arx.
And I'm here to expose that hubris of yours, just as we arbitrators were meant to.
Emergency! Code! Abyss!
Your strength hasn't wavered a bit.
I could say the same. I was hoping all that desk work had dulled your fangs.
Huey, why are you helping them? I'm over here.
Claris Craze. Are you still listening to what Clarissa there tells you?
None of us seem too keen on this battle. Every one of us is pulling punches. Well, if Regius and Maria weren't holding back, this whole place would be destroyed. Worth remembering that. And I'm quite sure Claris Craze never imagined she'd need to fight against her fellow Arx operatives. Comparatively, of all of us, it should be easiest for me. But that does not seem to be the case, now does it? You and that girl there seem to handle yourself quite well, however. I can see why people think so highly of you. Your other friend here, however, is quite the disappointment. She's like a fish out of water.
Oh, shut up!
Your skill set clearly leaves you more suited for a support role, yet here you are on the front line. Do you fancy yourself the next Zeno? Even Zeno would have likely found himself much better off if he hadn't turned away from his own potential, even up against Elder. Do all of you who chose to side with your friend here really have to insist on dragging them down like this?
But what would the point be? If he couldn't save anyone? Zeno might have survived, but he couldn't have saved anyone. Why would he choose that? That's why Zeno stood up front. Not with a rifle, but with a sword. Defending others. Even if you're right, and that held him back, don't you dare belittle what that choice meant!
I understand what you're getting at. I do. But you shouldn't allow yourself to get worked up so easily.
Well said, Echo. Now then, isn't this just perfect? I'm glad I left the rest of those slowpokes behind.
Is that...
Finally.
That mark! Is that number 4? But wait, I thought we didn't have a number 4 anymore!
Sounds like perhaps not everything Clarissa is telling you is necessarily the truth, Claris Craze.
Hey there. And, long time no see, Echo. Sorry to keep you waiting. This bad boy here was talking back a little. I cut it kinda close. Echo? Hello? Anyone in there?
Zeno.
Finally, she speaks. Jeez, you had me worried you didn't recognize me or something. Hey! What's your deal?
You idiot! You big dummy! You could have at least told me you were alive! You could have come back!
Lay off already! It's not like I had much of a choice. Maria there practically killed me, you know?
Lie. You nearly died of your own accord.
That's not what I mean, you idiot! Do you know how long I waited for you? Do you know how alone I felt? Or any idea how scared I was? I was terrified. You big stupid!
Sorry. I hope you can forgive me. For the moment, there's something I must do. Plus, you're ready to tap out anyway, huh?
I could never hide it from you.
You've worked yourself way too hard. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Sorry about this, Missy. Can you take care of Echo for me?
Huh? Oh, of course. Zeno.
Hmm?
You haven't shown off in a while, right? Go on and really give him the 1-2!
You bet! Wow, it's been a while, Kasura. You know, didn't think I'd be looking down a barrel when we met again.
Yes, well, I certainly never imagined, of course, that you'd survive for all this time, either.
I had a little help, you see. They came in right when I was on my last leg. I owe them more than I could ever pay back.
An all-new number 4 of the 6. How long has it been since the numbers were all together? And with Nanaki in hand, no less. I never would have imagined we'd see anyone wield that again.
I bet. Just goes to show you my time as a hunter paid off after all.
Indeed. I retract everything I said. The real fight starts now. Behold! Florenberg!
Looks like someone's finally getting serious. Guess it's time for some teamwork, and to show them what we're made of. Ring out now! Nanaki!
So, Clarice Craze, you having fun now? What was that you always said? That you wanted to have fun? Well, how about it? Having fun yet? Hey, don't play deaf. Answer me, Clarice Craze!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Stop trying to trick me! Stop making this hard! All I need is my Clarissa! Clarissa tells me all I need to know. I just need to listen. Clarissa knows no wrong!
Really now? I guess playtime's over then, number 5. As I am Huey, number 6 of the Council of 6, I will end your days, Clarice Craze. Awaken now! Lara! time to grow up, Claris Craze. This is what it means to make enemies.
No! Clarissa!
Shiva, goddess of annihilation, has been defeated!
Emergency!
We
Code!
did it!
Abyss!
And all because we were united as one! Excellent work! And welcome back, Guardians!
Oh. You sure can hold your own, Xeno. Perhaps you did deserve the mantle of number 4 after all.
I've been to hell and back to get here. Of course I earned this title. Listen, Kasra. You're not committed to ending this here. It was the same with you and Echo. You're waiting for something. But what?
What? Indeed.
Yes! Yes, yes! There we go! I'm in! Oh, right. Hi there, operatives! It's your favorite celebrity, Kuna! Do I have your attention? Busy with your missions? Well, I'm sending each of you a special message. So, heads up!
So, all of that evidence was falsified?
This even includes data on the human experiments and clones. You sure are a piece of work, Kuna.
Did you all get that? Did you take a look? Now, what do you have to say about all that? As I'm sure you've all noticed by now, every single bit of that enemy presence nonsense is a bunch of phony baloney. But despite that, all of you, except for maybe a few, I guess, fell for it hook, line, and sinker. There's all sorts of other goodies packed in there too, like everything that ARX, that Void was pulling behind the scenes. Do you think it's all a lie? That I'm trying to trick you? Well, why don't you look at what that data has to say about me then? Listen up, everyone! Time to snap out of it! Cast off those rose-tinted shades! Look at the world around you, with your own eyes! Tell me, what twisted organization attacks its own, rather than its real enemies? Who are our real enemies? What do we do? Why are you still asking? Figure it out for yourselves! Some people don't even have the luxury of thinking for themselves, you know. I'll leave you with this, my ARX friends. Remember, you're not tools. You're each your own person. So quit just doing whatever you're told. And try thinking with your own noggin for a change. Ask yourself, who are my real enemies?
Regius. I assume you can hear me. Well, that was quite the broadcast just now. Here I was, thinking she was simply carrying on in her usual role. But now I see it was all for this very moment. Honestly, I'm thrilled she has exceeded my expectations so thoroughly.
Is that all, Luther? We are in the heat of battle here.
Right, no, of course, that is not at all. You seem to be having such a tough time that I figured I would send you a little present. I'm quite done with them anyway. Slice them, bash them, do whatever you want with them, really.
Everyone brace yourselves!
What?
It seems they made it then. They were great at first, you see. They're such a hassle to maintain. I had been hoping for a chance to dispose of them all in one go. This whole situation just seemed perfect.
Luther! You fiend!
Oh, do you remember, I'm not one of the false one. Is it really okay for the likes of you, beings who exist only to kill falsepawn, to harbor such hatred for me? Goodbye, Regius. I do hope you aren't foolish enough to try and interfere in my long-awaited rendezvous.
So he's gone and released all the Claris Craze type clones, has he? What an unpleasant surprise.
What? What are these? No one told me about them. No one told me. I'm right here, aren't I? Who's that over there, then? You... Who are you? What are you? Tell me, Clarissa! Clarissa, please! Answer me, Clarissa! Why won't you speak to me? You always tell me everything! No! What's happening? I'm scared! So scared! Help me! Please! Somebody! Anybody! Help me! Hughie!
You called? Claris Craze?
Hughie! I'm not!
Right now, no need to hold it back. You've had it rough, haven't you? Let's just take a nice nap now. And worry later. Hey, Regius. After all this, you're seriously still gonna go on about the safety of the Arks? Really? Tell me you're not. Because if you are, I'm about to end you.
I've oft thought how we might free ourselves from this bondage, whether such a thing was even possible. But I continued to obey, because servitude was the only way to preserve things. However, none of this is worth preserving anymore. You go on ahead. Do what you've come here to do. Focus all efforts on these Claris Gray's clones. Don't let even a single one through.
They may be deteriorating, but they still have the same power as our own Claris Grace. And each is equipped with a mock Clarissa the Ashen, just to make things worse.
But remember this. These are soulless copies. Destroy them all!
Say no more!
Luther seems to have lost all interest in Arx. I'm getting no response from the Void, either. It was his fear of us that drove him to control us. But with his precious prize glittering in front of him, he seems to be growing impudent. All this time, he pretended to be beyond us. But here, his true, sickening colors are revealed.
How many years has it been since we've stood side by side like this? We didn't even fight together those 10 years ago.
Since the battle with Elder the Gargantuan, at least. I am grateful you chose to bide your time and pave the way for the next generation, Maria.
I only did as I pleased. You're the one who had to endure all this, Regius. Now then, enough talk! Come to me, Labris!
Your time is now, Yonohate.
We've made it to the center, but it looks like it goes deeper. Maybe we should head in further?
I have awaited you both. You have done well to make your way here. I haven't much time, and by consequence, neither does Arx. I will guide you both now, for as long as I can, deeper and further inside of myself.
just me? Or are we being watched?
That feeling likely comes from our consciousness. The water you see around you is an ocean of thought. Our very existence.
What does that mean?
They were once the Photoners, ones who grew to glory through their communion with me, but eventually fell into absolute ruin. They gave up their very humanity, but still wished to live, and so they chose to live through me.
So, the water here is alive then?
Oceans are, by their very nature, alive. All life originates from the ocean, myself included. There was once a planet with nothing but an ocean. Nothing, that is, until the day the gift of knowledge appeared. Gifted with thought, the ocean pondered and theorized about the whole of creation, coming to know all there is to know. Became an observer who had already foreseen all that would occur in the universe. The Photoners discovered this ocean and gave it a name. That name, of course, was Shion. Once I was in contact with the Photoners, I abandoned the pretense of being a mere observer. I learned their language and everything necessary to communicate with them, to understand them. My appearance itself is but a copy of the first Photoner I ever came in physical contact with. The bewilderment I saw them when I first presented myself this way brought me joy. It was something my calculations never accounted for. I begged them to equip me, the planet itself, with the fittings needed to move freely. That is what this, the mothership, is. An enormous, noble planet. I wanted this, so that I could join in and bear witness to all that the Photoners would accomplish. I was caught up in my own desires, perhaps a kind of hubris. I was so overjoyed to encounter beings other than myself that I stumbled. If I had not forgotten my part as an observer and had not interacted, had not made contact with them, none of this would have come to pass. Do not mistake the Photoners as evil. They were simply forced to evolve in a way necessitated by the actions of their people. It is true that if it were not for the Photoners, there would be no Fallspawn. Yet there would also be no such thing as Arcs. They were avaricious, brimming with curiosity and a touch of arrogance with insolence. In essence, exactly what life should be. The true fault lies with me. I never should have stepped outside my role as an observer and granted them knowledge of photons.
But you would have been so sad.
I'm afraid that is an emotion beyond my comprehension.
That's not true. You can feel it too. I know it. I know it because I was sad. I was scared. I struggled. I wanted nothing more than to be saved. I wanted exactly what I got when you arrived to deliver me. All my memories from then are long gone now, but I never once forgot your name, or the sheer joy I felt in that moment. You must have felt that way when you met the Photoners too. Happy to be free from your isolation. You must have been so lonely, Xian.
How can you know this? Does our connection give you access to my memories?
No. I can just feel it. I can feel how you must have felt. She was lonely, and so she reached out. I don't think that of itself was a mistake. That came later. She knew so. That's why you brought me and my partner together, right? To fix the real mistake?
Unfulfilled feeling I had so long ago. Is that what it was? Loneliness?
Xian! Hurry! Let's go ahead!